Hello everyone, welcome back to Beyond Semicolon 100 Programs in C series. In this video, we are going to learn how to reverse an array, a very simple and important program that strengthens your understanding of arrays, indices and loop logic. Before we start the code, remember this, rather than just reading theory or memorizing the definition, spend time understanding and tracing the programs. If you can trace how data moves inside your code, every concept in C, in fact any programming language, will automatically make sense. So don't by heart, understand the flow. Let's begin. Now, what does it mean to reverse an array? If you are having an array 2, 11, 3, 9 and you will have an output array of 9, 3, 11 and 2. Now, let's understand the logic first and then we will see the code. What we are going to do is here we use the concept of swapping numbers in the arrays and we develop the logic. Let's consider temporary is a variable is equal to array of 0. So now temporary is a variable that is holding the value 2. Array of 0 is equal to array of 3. So array of 3 value is 3. Now we are updating this value to 9. Next, array of 3 is equal to temporary. Temporary is holding the value 2, so 9 will be replaced with 2. Done. Next, we are running in the loop, so we will do with the second element also same thing. Temporary is equal to array of 1. So array of 1 is 11. Now temporary is equal to 11. Array of 1 is equal to array of 2. Array of 2 is 3, so we are updating this value with 3. Next, array of 2 is equal to temporary. Temporary holds the value 11. This value will be updated to 11. If you see, we got the values reversed in the array 9, 3, 11, 2. Now build the logic. Here a of 0, for example, if I am running in the loop, first I is equal to 0, I less than n minus 2. You will understand why I am using n by 2 in a while. Here first 0th value I am looking at. Temporary is equal to array of I, correct? I represents 0, so here 0 is there. Next, array of I is equal to, when I am dealing with 0, what is the value I want to shift with 3? What is the n value here? N is equal to 4. That means total number of elements. But here I need to hold the value that is there in the third index. How do I get the third index? Array of n, that is 3, minus I, that is 0, which is nothing but I, minus 1. At the same time, which position value I want to change? Array of 3. How do you get 3 here? Array of n minus I minus 1. What is the value that you want to assign? That is there in the temporary, TEMP. So this is the whole logic. Now observe. Next, I is equal to 1. When I is equal to 1, 1 less than n by 2. Next, temporary is equal to array of, what is I? I value is 1. So the same logic has come here. Array of 1 is equal to array of n, that is 4, minus I value is 1 minus 1. 4 minus 1 minus 1 is 2. So we got the 2 value here. Array of 2, again, how you got? N minus I minus 1 is equal to temporary, that is holding the array value. I hope you understood the logic. Now the secret behind why n by 2. You look at the array, how many elements are there? 4 elements are there. So when we are having 4 elements like 1, 2, 3 and 4, to reverse, if I come till middle of the array, that is enough. I don't need to go till end, right? So at first I will swap the values 4 and 1. Here I swap the values 3 and 2. You may ask a question, sir, these are 4 elements are there, so you are doing n by 2, that will work out. What about an array if at all it is having odd number of elements like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total 5 elements are there. N by 2 is nothing but 2 because we are using an integer. So 2.5, it will be, the value it consider is 2. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Observe here what is happening. These values will be exchanged easily, like 0 to 4 and 2. Now when I is equal to 2 becomes here, what is happening here? 2 less than 2 condition fails. Automatically program stops executing from here. Like it exits from the loop. So technically you are exchanging all the values that are there in 0 and 1 position with 3 and 4th position, but not the value that is there in the 2nd position. This is how it works. So reversing elements in an array, I believe you understood the logic. Let's look at the program tracing part. Let's take an example with 5 elements. So 4th statement, it consider like you're having n I value and temporary. 5th statement and 6th statement, you are taking the input from the user, n is equal to 5, so total number of 5 elements we are taking. Then 8th statement, array of 5, that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, we are storing the values 5, 7, 9, 11, 15 by running the loop 10 and 11th statement. So here what happens in this loop, we take the input from the user. I believe you know how to take the input from the user. Then 14th step onwards we'll concentrate. I is equal to 0 and n is equal to 5. Then n by 2 is 2. 0 less than 2. Temporary is equal to array of 0, that is 5. Array of 0 is equal to array of n is 5 minus I value 0 minus 1, that is array of 4. So array of 4 value is 15, so we are replacing 5 with 15. Then array of 5 minus 0 minus 1, that is array of 4 is equal to temporary. Currently temporary value is 5, so we are updating this value with 5. Here goes I plus plus. In the 14th statement again, I is equal to 1, because here I value is incremented to 1. 1 less than 2. Temporary is equal to array of I. What is I value right now? I value right now is 1. Array of 1 is 7, so temporary is 7. Then array of I, that is 1, is equal to array of n 5 minus I value minus 1, that is array of 3. Array of 3 is 11, so we are updating the value. Array of 1 is equal to 11. So here comes the 17th step, array of 5 minus 1 minus 1, that is array of 3 is equal to temporary. So temporary value is 7, so we are updating the value 7. There comes I value updated, I plus plus, that is 1 plus plus. 14th statement again, I is equal to 2, checks the condition, 2 less than 2, condition fails, it exits. If you observe here, in the 0th position, 15, 11, 9, 7, 5 has come from 0 to 4 index. Now we are printing the array. So when you are trying to print the array, I is equal to 0. First 0 value 15 will be printed, then 11 will be printed, 9 followed by 7 and 5. So this is how we reverse elements in the array. So it returns C because int main function, so the return type we have mentioned is integer, so we are returning 0. If you mention void here, you don't need to mention return value here. If you want to understand the function, follow few of my previous videos where I have mentioned complete tracing of functions.